Welcome back to Exploring Passion, the channel where we delve into the mysteries of life and seek inspiration from various sources. Today, we have a special episode for you as we explore the meaning of life through a fascinating story. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. Title: Karma's Tapestry of Fate. In the quaint village of Dharmapuri, India, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush green fields, lived a man named Rajan. Rajan was known far and wide for his kind heart and benevolent nature. He believed in the age-old saying, "What goes around, comes around," and he lived his life guided by the principles of karma. From a young age, Rajan had seen the effects of karma unfold around him. He witnessed acts of kindness being repaid with unexpected blessings, while deceit and selfishness often led to misery. This had a profound impact on him, and he embraced the concept of karma with unwavering faith. Rajan's days were spent working in his modest farm, tending to his crops and livestock. He never hesitated to help his neighbors when they needed assistance, whether it was repairing a roof, lending a hand during harvest, or offering a listening ear to those burdened by worries. One day, a stranger arrived in Dharmapuri. He was tall and well-dressed, with an air of arrogance that set him apart from the villagers. His name was Vikram, and he was a wealthy merchant seeking a place to rest for the night. Despite his wealth, Vikram had a reputation for being ruthless in his business dealings, often exploiting others for personal gain. Vikram approached Rajan's farmhouse and requested shelter for the night. Rajan welcomed him with genuine warmth, offering food and a comfortable place to sleep. Although Vikram was initially taken aback by Rajan's kindness, he soon found himself sharing stories and engaging in conversations that he hadn't expected. Over the next few days, Vikram observed Rajan's interactions with the villagers. He was amazed by the respect and admiration the villagers held for Rajan, and he couldn't help but feel a sense of guilt for his own actions in the world of business. As the days turned into weeks, Vikram's heart underwent a transformation. He began to question his own choices and the consequences of his actions. The stark contrast between his ruthless business practices and Rajan's selflessness weighed heavily on his conscience. One day, while sitting under a tree with Rajan, Vikram finally confessed his inner turmoil. "Rajan," he said, his voice tinged with regret, "I have lived a life driven by greed and selfishness. I have hurt countless people in pursuit of wealth. Is it too late for me to change?" Rajan listened attentively, his eyes reflecting understanding rather than judgment. "It is never too late to change, Vikram," he replied gently. "Karma is a tapestry of our deeds, and we have the power to weave it anew at any moment. Just as negative actions lead to suffering, positive actions lead to growth and transformation." Inspired by Rajan's words, Vikram made a decision. He decided to turn his life around and use his wealth to help others rather than exploit them. He started a foundation to support education for underprivileged children and funded initiatives for the betterment of the village. News of Vikram's transformation spread far and wide. People were amazed by the change they saw in him and were touched by his acts of kindness. Slowly, he started to earn the respect and admiration that Rajan had enjoyed for years. Years passed, and both Rajan and Vikram continued on their respective paths. Rajan's farm flourished, and his reputation as a compassionate soul grew stronger. Vikram's foundation made a significant impact, transforming lives and inspiring others to follow the path of compassion. One fateful day, Rajan fell seriously ill. Villagers from all around gathered to offer their prayers and support. Vikram, now a changed man, was among them. He sat by Rajan's bedside and held his hand, expressing his deep gratitude for the kindness that had led him to change his ways. As Rajan's time drew near, he smiled at Vikram and said, "Remember, my friend, what goes around, comes around. Our deeds shape our destiny, and the tapestry of karma binds us all. I am grateful to have played a small part in your transformation." Rajan passed away peacefully, leaving behind a legacy of kindness and compassion that continued to influence the lives of those he had touched. And so, in the village of Dharmapuri, the story of Rajan and Vikram became a timeless reminder of the power of karma. Their journeys highlighted that our actions are like seeds sown into the fabric of the universe, and the fruits we reap are a reflection of the intentions behind those actions. As the years went by, the villagers would often recount the tale of Rajan and Vikram, reinforcing the age-old truth that indeed, what goes around, comes around. As the years passed, the village of Dharmapuri thrived under the dual influence of Rajan's legacy of kindness and Vikram's newfound commitment to benevolence. The once timid village had transformed into a close-knit community, where people looked out for one another and supported each other's dreams. Vikram's foundation continued to grow, touching the lives of countless children who now had access to education and opportunities they had never dreamed of. Schools, libraries, and vocational training centers were established, and the village buzzed with the energy of progress and hope. Vikram's transformation was not without challenges, though. He faced resistance and skepticism from those who remembered his past actions. However, his consistent dedication to the betterment of the village gradually won people over, proving that change was possible and that the consequences of one's deeds could indeed be rewritten. One day, a storm swept through Dharmapuri, damaging crops and homes. The villagers rallied together to help each other, rebuilding what had been lost. Vikram, too, joined the effort, using his resources to provide much-needed relief and support. The sight of him working alongside the villagers, his hands dirted by the very soil he had once exploited, became a symbol of redemption and transformation. Amidst this unity, the memory of Rajan remained a guiding light. His farm, once tended to with love and care, had now become a community garden where villagers gathered to learn about sustainable farming practices. Children ran through the fields, their laughter echoing the joy that had come from Rajan's simple acts of kindness. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the village, Vikram sat beneath the very tree where he had confessed his past to Rajan. Memories of that transformative conversation flooded his mind, and he felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the chance to rewrite his own karma. As he looked around at the village he had helped shape, he realized that the tapestry of karma was a living, breathing entity, one that connected every person and action, past and present. It was a reflection of the interconnectedness of all life, a reminder that every choice and deed had a ripple effect far beyond what the eye could see. Over the years, Vikram had learned that true wealth lay not in material possessions, but in the impact one had on the lives of others. He had discovered that the true measure of success was not found in the zeros of a bank account, but in the smiles on the faces of those whose lives had been touched by his compassion. As Vikram contemplated the journey that had led him to this point, he couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for Rajan's influence. Rajan had been a catalyst for change in his life, a beacon of light that had guided him out of the darkness of selfishness and into the brilliance of selflessness. And so, in the village of Dharmapuri, the stories of Rajan and Vikram continued to intertwine like threads in the tapestry of karma. The legacy of kindness and the power of transformation were woven into the very fabric of the village's identity. The villagers knew that their actions, whether small or large, had the potential to create a web of consequences that would reverberate through time. As the years rolled on, the village became a living testament to the age-old saying, "What goes around, comes around." And in that beautiful truth, the people of Dharmapuri found strength, purpose, and the profound understanding that every action, every choice, and every moment was an opportunity to shape their destiny and influence the world around them. And so, the story of karma's tapestry of fate in the village of Dharmapuri stood as a reminder to all who heard it that the universe held a perfect balance, and that the seeds of goodness sown today would inevitably blossom into the sweet fruits of tomorrow. If you're ready to unlock your true potential and explore the secret of success, then join us on the Exploring Passion YouTube channel. Subscribe now to embark on a journey of inspiration, personal growth, and empowerment. Together, let's unleash the extraordinary potential that lies within each of us. This is Exploring Passion, signing off.